Today we'll discuss consumer behavior, and specially we'll discuss consumer decision making process. So what are the components of consumer decision making process? Consumer decision making process is a 5-step process used by consumers when buying goods and services. Consumer decision making process, the first step is need recognition, second stage information search, third evaluation of alternatives, fourth purchase, and fifth is post purchase behavior. Let's understand need recognition. Need recognition means is a result of the imbalance between the actual and the required needs of a consumer. Need recognition can be, we can say, some of the internal stimuli or maybe some of the external stimuli. And in this context, the present status and the preferred states of a consumer is considered to be. So marketing helps consumers to recognize an imbalance between its present states and the preferred state. How consumer will recognize the unfulfilled wants? When a current product isn't performing properly, when the consumer is running out of the product, when another product seems to be very superior and have a lot of potential to satisfy the current requirements of the consumer. Next phase is information search. Information search can be internal, can be external. Internal information search can be recalling our memory, because that's based on our experience. External information search can be based on seeking information outside the environment, mostly non-marketing control sources and marketing control sources. Evoke set. What is evoke set? Evoke set means a group of brands resulting in information search from which a consumer will definitely choose one to buy. So every marketing organization thinks to be part of the evoke set. Evaluation of alternatives and purchase also looks at the evoke set. So analyze the product attributes, use of cutoff criteria, and rank the attributes by importance, part of the evoke set. Then purchase. Purchase means to buy or not to buy. Sometimes consumer need to take a decision, and there are many things which determine which attributes are going to be the most important for a consumer and more probably going to influence the consumer a lot to buy the product. And post-purchase behavior. Post-purchase behavior explains the consumer's post-purchase evaluation process. In this phase, there is an important term we can discuss that is called cognitive dissonance. And what exactly cognitive dissonance is? Cognitive dissonance means is an intertension that a consumer experiences after recognizing an inconsistency between behavior and values or opinions. So how the consumers are going to manage, or marketers are going to manage, the post-purchase behavior? So consumers can reduce the dissonance by doing something. First, seeking information that reinforces positive ideas about the purchase, avoiding the information that controls the purchase decision, and revoking the original decision by returning to the product. So marketing can minimize dissonance through effective communication with purchases. So there are different types of consumer decision making process. The first one is, we can say, the routine response behavior, limited decision making behavior, and extensive decision making behavior. Consumers' involvement is more important in this consumer decision making process. And what is involvement? Involvement means the amount of time and effort a buyer invests in the search, evaluation, and decision making process of consumer behavior. So as far the involvement is concerned, we can still discuss about the 3 different types of consumer behavior, which I said: routine response behavior, limited response behavior, and extensive problem solving behavior. Routine response behavior is considered when we have a little involvement in the selection process and we are buying products which are frequently bought with a low cost, and we may stick with only one brand, and we may buy for our immediate use, and a quick decision need to be taken in this regard. Limited decision making behavior means the low level of involvement. Here low to moderate level of involvement and evaluation of a few brands. So it's a short to moderate type of decision making. Extensive decision making means is a high level of involvement, high cost of products have been considered in this segment, evaluation of many brands is considered, long time to decide, consumer takes a long time to decide, may experience cognitive dissonance also. So consumer buying behavior is very important for marketing. If a marketer doesn't understand how the consumer takes decision, then probably marketer won't be able to do the marketing mix properly.